All right. Good morning, everyone. And I'm seeing more people coming in. Like what I was saying is that in network marketing, people sometimes don't look it like a profession. But today, if you are among those people, I would like to tell you that network marketing is a profession. Take it like that, take it like a profession. And it is for this reason that we hold these sessions every Saturday morning to give people the skills that are required. Just the same way a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, and all these professionals go through training for them to be good at what they do. That's what we do here in virtual AVS Saturdays morning. We want to equip our business partners, people who have purchased licenses. And that's why we say that this session is for people who have already bought their licenses, so that they can be able to get the skills, the strategies to use to up their game, for them to be able to grow their sales force, for them to be able to grow their networks, and for them to be able to increase their income. So we have skills trainings, and at the same time, we have trainings for mindset, to change your mindset, to be able to improve your mindset, because attitude is everything. You have to believe what you are doing. You may know all the skills, but your attitude towards the business, towards the industry needs to be also up there. And we also have sessions on Saturdays about that. For the last few weeks, we have been covering the skills. We covered the first skill, which is prospecting. Then we covered inviting. We covered presenting. And we covered follow-up. So today we are covering closing. If you look at all that, they follow in that order, So closing is our fifth skill, And closing is a process. People look at closing like getting someone to sign up, That's how most people have been looking at, including myself, before I got to understand these skills in depth. So closing is not just getting someone to sign up. Closing is a process. You have to close when you are prospecting. And how do you close when you are prospecting? Is to have that person you are looking for give you their contact. Because from that contact, you'll be now able to invite them to a meeting or to a Zoom. So close at prospecting. Do not, let's say you are in a place where there's a meeting, a school meeting, for example, or in a church function, or in a wedding, and you see a prospective person, who can be your potential business partner. You don't just go and start bombarding them with information about virtual AVS. Get to know, create a relationship. Create that relationship. You are prospecting that person, and eventually they are going to give you their contact. You have closed at that level. So we move to the next bit, which is inviting. So when you are also inviting, there is a way in which you close that. When you are closing, inviting is getting that prospect to attend a Zoom, to attend a meeting in the office, to attend a lunch, a coffee date with you, so that you can be able to present the business opportunity. So ensure that when you are inviting, you don't leave that particular person hanging. Get a commitment to attend. Get that person to say, yes, I'm going to attend the Zoom, and then send them a note, a confirmation note that they have agreed to attend this Zoom at this particular time. They have agreed to come to the office. They've agreed to meet with you at such a place. So ensure that you have that commitment. You have closed that invitation. But if someone says they are going to attend a Zoom and they don't commit, you've left it hanging. You have not closed. When you're also doing follow-up, you also have to do a closure, to that follow-up. When you are doing presenting, you have to do a closure to that presenting by having this person who attended the presentation, either physically or via Zoom, to sign up, to get started. And if they don't get started, they have attended a Zoom meeting, yes, or a physical meeting, and they don't sign up, get another appointment, find out, why they are not ready to sign up that particular time. So don't also leave it hanging. Ensure that you get another appointment. Maybe this person was running to another meeting, or maybe the meeting took a bit of time, then they left before you could close. Ensure that you get another appointment to ensure that this person you have put a closure to that presentation, So if someone asks for more information, send it to them. That is a closure. Because if someone asks for more information and you don't send it to them, you have not closed that process. Remember, I said closing is a process. If they want to meet you, ask for the time and the appointment. Ensure you close. Get an appointment time, and the venue where you are going to meet. You have put a clause to that. Because if you say we are going to meet on Thursday next week, and you don't agree on the time, and you don't agree on the venue we are going to meet, you have not closed. I'm telling you. So at every point, we are now getting to become professionals at what we are doing. We are meeting at 4 p.m. on Thursday in the virtual AVS franchise office. Yes, we are meeting at 6 p.m. at this particular hotel or restaurant for a cup of tea as we talk about business, as I do my presentation, because you were inviting this person to do a presentation. Agree on that. So again, if you have done a presentation to someone, would you mind if I could share more information? Because you have that what you call emotional intelligence. When you are seated with someone, you are presented to them, you can be able to see, yes, this person has understood this business fully, or they still need more information. Request to send them more information. Don't just bombard them with information before they ask for it, So yeah, would you mind if I could share more information? And most of the times you realize that people want more information, at the point where they did not understand. And if you have presented the opportunity to someone, and they would like to meet with you, maybe they attended over Zoom, and then they want to meet with you, or maybe they want another, online virtual presentation via Zoom or via WhatsApp, conference call. Ensure that you put a date which is nearer. Don't extend it to 6 months, 2 weeks, and all that. The sooner, the better. It would be better within the week. Because the information is still fresh in this person's mind, So ensure that you bring, that is part of follow-up. You are bringing it closer to the time this person had or was exposed to the business, And if they say they will get back to you, you say, for example, tomorrow, ask for the time. Don't just leave it hanging. Can we meet tomorrow? Right now I'm busy, can we meet tomorrow? Ensure that you put a clause by getting the time of that meeting. If it is a call, can we talk tomorrow? Also, the time the time it will be made, most people look at closing as the most difficult, but it is the most profitable, because if you don't close, you are not going to move forward. If you did not get that contact when you are prospecting, how are you going to invite this person? If you did not invite that person to a Zoom, to a meeting, how are you going to present to this person? How will you expose them to the business if you don't close at every part? And when you look at closing, just think about the many times you have been trying to close someone. You'll realize that there are 3 main beliefs you need to establish so that you remove the objections that these people have. There are basically 3. Just you'll hear this and you realize, yes, this is what has been hindering this person from, maybe attending a meeting, or maybe signing up, or maybe buying a license, or even maybe upgrading. These three objections, there are three main beliefs that people have. Number one, is it real? Is it real? If you remove that, you are good to go. The moment you show this person, yes, virtual AVS is a real business, they'll be able to open up and now say, let us move to the next stage. And how do you remove this objection, of is it real? First of all, you share information about the industry. You show the milestones, the roadmap of the company. You show the service providers whose services and products are in the app. And you can do this by, number one, having this person download the free version of the app. That is free. If that person doesn't want it, they can uninstall it, So let them download the app from Google Play Store. Let them purchase airtime slot, and then they buy their airtime through the app, and they'll see, yes, I have received airtime worth this amount from this service provider. That you are removing this object. Is it real? Show them how also to withdraw. If you had some AVS dollars in your wallet, withdraw and show them the money has come into my mobile money account or into my bank account. Show them sending peer-to-peer. You are doing what you call the practical application, and they'll be able, that practical application will remove that fear of, is it real? The moment they see it happening, they'll be like, wow, this is good. You have removed that objection. It will not come again because they can see, yes, it is working. The other objection that people have is, can I do it? Can I do it? And that can be shown by, you show them how to grow their network, how to grow their sales force, how to do this business like any other business. And you show them how we are doing it, how we are doing it, this business, and they'll be able to know, yes, I can be able to grow this business. I can be able to build a sales force. I can be able to grow a team, a big team, and I can be able to make money. And that is where now the thing of teamwork comes in, teamwork, because you show them, you can do it. You're working the team, you're working with people, people are downloading the app, you give them your number as the upline number, and they're able to do it. Show them practical. That practical application, I keep on repeating, is what will remove the objections people have about this business. So the third one is, will you help me to succeed? Will you help me to succeed? And that is another objection. People want to get into a business where they are getting guidance, where they are getting, like these trainings we are having. And that is where you tell someone, once you are part of this business, there's a lot of support from the team. We work as a team. We have groups where we add people. We have the Telegram group where you can be able to go and get all the information that you need to read. We have the website where you will be able to get all the information you need to learn, to get to understand this business better, to be able to grow your business. We have Zoom, Zooms for business orientation. So if someone has not yet understood this business fully, they can attend as many Zoom sessions as possible, and they'll be able to understand the business. Again, you tell them that if they have potential business partners, they don't have to do the presentation themselves. In fact, we keep on repeating that. Before you understand this business fully, do not present it to someone. You can share a recorded Zoom session presentation. We have them in our YouTube channels. You can also invite them to the office if they within the locality of the franchise office. You can also invite them to the franchise office for a physical presentation. Whether you are there or not, they will be attended to. You'll have removed that objection of, will you help me? So this person will say, wow, I really don't have to understand the business fully for me to be able to start growing my sales force, my network. They can be able to grow it to even before they fully understand it. I have seen people who buy licenses, they've not yet even fully understood the business, but the same day they are growing their network. So the moment you remove these 3 objections, is it real? Can I do this? Or will you help me to succeed? You are good to go. It is not always that the potential business partners does not have money. If they see the value of their $144, they will, $144 is an amount they'll be able to get once they see the value. So once you remove these objections, money will be something that they are going to get. So these 3 are the first objections you need to remove. And you realize that during our presentation, as we do our presentations, we tend to answer all these. Just check our presentation, the way we do it, yeah? You realize that all these are removed. For example, you can ask someone, if you've done a presentation, you'll ask someone, if I'm understanding you correctly, you love everything and it makes sense for you to get started, but it is just that money is what is holding you back. If you could figure out the money to get started, you get started right now. Or is there something holding you back? With such a question, you are trying to establish, is there anything else, besides the money? Is there anything else? That way, you'll put a closure, you'll close that particular presentation, you'll close that particular person. The key thing here is to ask questions about what they want and what excites them. It's not about you, it's about that person. For you to be able to close the sale, it is about them, For example, you can tell someone, I can help you with this. We are going to get you started right now, And if this person is ready to start, show them that there is a Telegram group where you are going to add them. So start by telling them, let us go, you do it with them, practical application, download that Telegram app with them, then show them how to get linked, then they are going to get all the information. This is someone who has already just downloaded the app, the virtual AVS app. They may have bought the license or not. You want them to get the full information about this business. When they go to that group, they'll be able to see everything that pertains to this business. So show practically what this person needs to have. The moment someone has all the tools to do this business, they will be good to go because you've already shown them the value of the business. We are told, you as the person who is presenting, the person who is trying to put this closure, you are trying to close this sale, or you're trying to close this person, you are trying to close this invitation, whichever level you are at, it's always good to preempt questions, get several yeses as you go along, Like, for example, you can start with someone, like, for example, you can say, has the pandemic affected you like it has for me and many other people, So this person will say, yes, Do you know someone, or do you know people around you who have also been affected? Most of the time you'll find people saying, yes, if I could show you a solution, would you be willing to listen? Would you be willing to listen to a recorded? Would you be willing to attend a Zoom? This person, definitely if someone has been going through a challenge, they'll say yes. There's no one who has been going through a challenge who will say no. So you are trying to establish and get some yeses as you go along. Then get this person to create their free account, Then now you add them to the relevant group where they're supposed to be so that they can be able to get the right information about this business. And then you forward them, you let them also, you direct them to purchase their license. You have also put a clause, you have closed that sale, Then you add them to the power team where they'll be able to have the other people, they'll meet the other business partners and they will now get started with the business. So up to there, if you have any question or if you want any clarification, just go to the chat section and my co-host, Coach Paul, will be answering the questions. We'll also go through the chat together so that we can be able to understand it better. We like also putting a clause as we do our presentation that everyone who attends this session comes out of there here with the value, they've gotten value, you know. So in a summary, you know, you find that, like I said, closing is a process. So ensure that you close at every level. When you're prospecting, make sure that you close. When you're inviting, make sure that you close. When you are doing follow-up, make sure that you close. When you are presenting, make sure that you do a close. Even when you are doing follow-up, make sure you do a close. When you are promoting also, make sure that you also do a close. So closing is at every level, you know, and the majority of the people, you know, they dread closing, you know, but just know that this is the most profitable, you know. Closing is very important because this is where you are getting the potential business partners to the next level, from one level to another, from one level to another. Then we have fundamentals of closing. Number one, as you do that closing, you know, have fun. Don't be so gloomy, you know, be passionate about what you are doing, you know, be part of it, you know, because you've internalized it. And someone can be able to pick, you know, that you are not so excited about this business, but the moment you are doing a close and you are so excited, you are having fun, someone will want to be with you. Then have, you know, your posture, you know, the way you sit as you are doing this, you know, if you are standing somewhere, maybe you are in a, you are in a, what do you call it? Someone has come to the office for a presentation and you are the one who's doing that presentation. Even the way you stand as you do that presentation also shows, everything shows. Someone can be able to pick, you know, be excited, make eye contact. And I remember Coach Paul keeps on saying that when he's doing a presentation, when he's doing a training, when he's speaking to you, make eye contact. Can you imagine someone is doing a closure, is closing, yeah, and they are looking around, they're looking at the ceiling, they're looking aside, and they're talking to you. Make sure that you have that eye contact. That eye contact brings, you know, belief and confidence in what you are doing and believe in what you are doing. Then have zero emotional attachment to the outcome. This is very important. You are going to someone's office, you know, let me start with the prospecting. You see a potential business partner. You are somewhere in a function, in a wedding, in a school function, and you are sure this person is going to share their contact with you. Then as you talk, as you know, you create that relationship for you to get their contact. This person declines to give you their contact. They may ask you, give me your contact, give me your card, I'll get back to you. Have zero emotional attachment to that. Don't feel that you have been rejected. You know, it's either this person will give their contact or not. It's either this person will attend a Zoom meeting or a physical meeting or not. It's either this person will sign up or not. So if they don't hang on that and it kills your day. No, move on. There's another person waiting for that particular opportunity. In fact, we say that you have the best business right now. You just feel sorry for that person because they did not pick it up, because you know what it is. And try to, you know, as you speak to this person, try to communicate it even verbally that, you know, this is a great opportunity that they are rejecting. Don't really feel at all. Don't feel rejected at all, you know. Then at any point when you are doing this business, convince yourself that you love closing. Because there's something about what we call it, the power of attraction. No, the power of attraction. If you leave your home and you're going to someone's office to present, and because they'd given you an appointment, and when you're leaving your house or you're leaving the office, you're saying, oh my goodness, this person may not sign up. This person may not see this business. This person, you know, all the negative, you are having it with you. Definitely, as you walk into that office, that person will detect that. There's something about the universe, you know, it emits those negative vibes, and this person will be able to see that. But the moment you leave out of your office, your house, and saying, I am going to close this sale, I am going to close this sale, you know, you have that vibe, that person will be able to feel that, and they'll be picking the positives. As you talk, they're just picking what they want to hear, you know. So you assume from the beginning that the person is going to give you their contract, the person is going to accept to come to a Zoom to attend a meeting, that the person is going to sign up, the person is going to purchase their license. So this is very, very key when we look at closing. And when you talk about closing after a presentation, there are words that you need to use. There are sentences that you need to use to this particular potential business partner for them to be able to see this opportunity. And these are, you know, like any other profession, you know, there are jargons, there are words that you use, you know, like, for example, you know, amazing, right? What do you like best? And then you keep quiet, you listen to this person, what they are saying, yeah? And I've asked this question several times, and people will say, wow, I like the fact that this is a product that I'm already using. I like the fact that, you know, people will like, they'll tell you what they like about it, yeah? What caught your attention most? You'll find people telling you what, because Virtual AVS is an app that is very simple and easy to use, yet very rewarding. There's that person who will see the money part of it. There's a person who will see the simplicity of the app. There's that person who will see the products that are in the app, you know. So listen to that. There are times, you know, people say on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you see yourself? 1 being you're not interested, 10 being you are signing up right away. And you find people, anything that is from 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 10, that is a yes. That is a close that you have done, you know. Sometimes, and I've had my business partner, Coach Paul, asking this, how much would you need to make you feel you are worth, you know? And if that person mentions an amount, you show them how to do it. You start from the end and you show them how they are able to achieve. You tell them, now we are going to sit down. I'll show you how you can be able to make $10,000 per month, how you can be able to make 20,000, 5,000, you know, 100, whichever amount this person says, you show them how to do it. And if someone has not really, you know, you can see there's something, ensure that you ask them, what more information do you want me to provide, you know? Sometimes you may find, and I've used this, you know, several times, you are my friend. I don't want to leave you behind. And I've also had someone, there's a lady who joined the business recently, and I'm hearing her using this a lot. And she tells them, she brings people to the office, and she tells them, I came across this opportunity last week. I've already signed up, I bought my license. It is a very good opportunity. I brought you here to the office to hear it for yourself, because I don't want you 1 year down the line, 6 months down the line, you see me making a lot of money and you'll wonder why I did not tell you. You know, you are showing someone you don't want to leave them behind. This is very good way of, you know, making a close to this person, because this person will start thinking, they have that fear of missing out. Oh my goodness, if I don't sign up, if I don't take up this opportunity, and my friend makes all this money, you know, they will remind me that I took them to the office, I took them to listen to a presentation, I did not sign up, I did not take it up, and that person will definitely want to be part of it. Even if they don't sign up that time, they'll want to come again. Even when they meet you again somewhere, they'll be asking how the business is doing, how you are doing in the business. So as you close, be in control. You know, be in control, set a date, be the one to suggest in most of the times. We tell you, like, for example, that's why we have Zoom sessions, yeah? We don't leave Zoom sessions at the convenience of the person. We tell them we have a Zoom session on Tuesdays and Thursdays at this time, on Wednesdays and Saturdays at this time. We have presentations in the office at this particular time on these days, because when you set that, let them work towards what you have set, you know? So with that, I come to the end of the session on closing. And as you can see, closing is at every level. And finally, you know, when you are doing the final close of someone has bought their license, someone has upgraded, you know, appreciate this person. by telling them, welcome to the team, welcome to the club. You know, let that person feel appreciated. Let that person feel that they belong somewhere where people welcome each other. That way, you realize that people feel like a family. I've had people say in virtual AVS, there is warmth. It's like a family, and it is true. It is a family of people who are set, who are out to make a lot of money, to create wealth, to get financial freedom, to get time freedom, to get lifestyle freedom. Because this person may not even be looking for the money. They may have the money, but their main challenge was time to spend with their family. Maybe it is time, you know, to take holidays. That is lifestyle freedom. So the moment you show someone, you answer, you have answered, you've taken care of their pain point, definitely closing will be just very smooth. Thank you so much for taking time to listen. We will share this recording in our channel so you can go through it again. Thank you so much.